Well, it was more than 15 minutes, wasn't it? The servers went down at 2 p.m., about 5-10 minutes after I stopped streaming. Maybe 15 minutes after I stopped streaming, I did the dishes, and I started to come back in, and I started, like, working on a new set of power armor, which is, I now have overeaters, and I now have troubleshooters, because I did finally come back in after the server reset and updated, and it seems like a couple things are different, but I'll get to that in a minute. I did want to go back to my overeater set that I was using. I did rename it from excavator because now I have two excavator sets, and it would be confusing if they were both called excavators, right? So now we have let me take this off. Take off full charge. Let me go to quest and take off full charge. Okay, so now I'm using up a fusion core, right? Let me put the rest of these in the thing here. Let me test this again, because I want to make sure I'm not confused. If I go like this, now I only have one fusion core left on me. Put some of these plasma cartridges back in. Now you'll notice, well, no, let's go put this. This is a spare, I guess. All right, so now I only have one fusion core on me, right? Remember how I was collecting so many of them because electric absorption was not working? Let me go back here. Let me go back to the perk machine so I get rid of that gap. It's really stupid. You have to go into the perk machine and switch things around so it resets that stupid gap. At least I believe that's how it works. There, now we got rid of the gap. 1, 2. Okay, so remember I was at 10%. I have a jumpy jump, jumpy jump, jump, jump. I'm going to use VATS as I go south. I'm trying to use up my core here. You can see it going down a little bit. VATS is a big user of the core. It's one of the problems that I was running into. That's why I vowed to not use VATS when I was doing this, but I realized, nope, I'm going to need to use VATS because not using VATS sucks. Especially when I'm shooting things far away. It's good luck trying to hit those things, you know? But I realize I made my post about electric absorption not working. I put it in the wrong place on the forums. I put it on the normal 76 discussion. But it seems like someone there saw my posting. And so we're going to show you. All right, here, let's go ahead and kill some mole rats. Let's use some of this. All right, I'm eating up. Oh, I want you to attack me. Yep, this is the time where I want you to attack me because I want to watch that little bar on the bottom left that says, that little white bar that says X1, right? That's how many fusion cores I have on me. I only have one fusion core. It's the one in this power armor, and I back up all of a sudden. Remember how it wasn't going back up, right? And in fact, let me change power armor. I'm going to put down my other power armor, which does not have rejuvenators. It's not rejuvenators. So let me get out of this power armor. I'm going to pick this back up, get into this one. It's going to, first thing, it's going to throw the thing in there, right? Oh, I guess it didn't. It just implied it. Or maybe I had a fusion core already in there. Did I have a fusion core in there already? How many do I have on me? Oh, I guess I did. Okay, let me go put this other one down. Sorry, this is power armor management, something that I'm not familiar with. I am absolutely a complete novice at this. So let me put this one in here. Does this one already have one in it? It does. Okay, so I'm going to pick this one up. I'm going to get into the fusion core. Okay, so you can see now, it's like the ones I was picking up when I was first playing, where they barely have any charge. See that little white bar down there in the lower left corner? So let's see what happens here. And I don't have rejuvenators. I don't have any way to recharge my health. I don't have any way to recharge my core. Let's see what happens when this guy starts shooting at me. Let's see if he kills me. Or if he doesn't kill me. I'm just going to stand here. I've reflected. I have reflective on this gear as well. 5 pieces of reflective. But you can see I'm healing. You go away. I just want the red beams. Red beams only. Red beams. I'm going to have to pick more powerful robots. Let's go find some more powerful robots. Let's go down to, shit. Where can I go? Robco. Okay. Let's go to my survival tent here. That's one of the flaws in choosing this particular armor, because the way I've built, I would build it for the raid. Because I wanted to go do the silo. And so I asked myself, what would I do if I was up against a ton of robots, right? And so this is what I would do. Let me go check it over here and see how quickly it kills these guys. Actually, let me do this. Let me take off all 5 of these pieces so I don't have reflective pieces, and see if it kills me immediately. Actually, let me just put a couple pieces on. That way I don't just die immediately. I'm taking some... Well, I should probably put these back on, shouldn't I? Okay, I'll put them back on. Fine. But notice my fusion core? It's going up. See that? The electric absorption is working. And it's healing me with all 5 pieces. So that's good. That's a thing that's happening. Let me go to Robco and test it up here. That makes me happy. So I could, in theory, test a new character at level 10 and just go charge up my fusion core by fighting robots, right? That would be perfect. So remember, I'm not using rejuvenators, I'm using reflective. So I can come up here. The sentry bot's a bad example. He does ballistic ammo. Guys oftentimes do... There we go. Fusion core, charged, healing, up. You go away. But I could just stand here and these guys will kill themselves. And they'll charge my fusion core. This is what I wanted. This is what I was hoping for back, a few days ago when I started this. Now, one thing that's happening as well, and this is not something that should be happening, here, let me take off the chest, because I do have medic pump on my chest. I went and bought that recipe because that's what I normally do when I'm not normally this low on health when I do like the raid, and I won't be this low on health when I do the silo, right? I'll go like this. Go away. So I'll be like way up here. Let me take a couple of these things. Take a couple more. I'll be like 60% health, right? So that if I dip below 60% health or 50% health, each other. Oh, because it reflected off of me and hit the other one. So now they hate each other. That's funny. Okay, you hit me. Hit me. Let me put the medic pump back on. Now it should hit, yep, there we go. It hit medic pump. Anytime I drop below 50%, it should just take a stim. Let's try this again. Hi, dude. Red laser beam on me, please. There we go. This is what it looks like when you're built for the raid. Now, my weapon is not raid ready. I would probably need to get a Gatling plasma for that or something like seriously beefy. So let's go do. go to the mall. I think I have enough caps left. I'm going to go to my charisma vendor build, right? This is like major vendor action. So I get the best possible price. Then I'm going to go to the White Spring service entrance. Remember I showed you where the different terminals were? Terminal that's way up at the command center, the one that sells the Gatling plasma recipes. I have to learn it first before I can accept a weapon hand-me-down from another character. Now, I did use my alt that's online right now to apply the 3 legendary mods, you know, the 3 stars to each piece, but I did craft these on this character. Then I basically put them on the ground in a little baggie. The other character, this character picked them up, and she has like, look at all the legendary modules she has, right? I was able to just apply those for very little cost. And then I went ahead and applied like I customized each piece so that they're all troubleshooter, powered, sentinels reflective, right? Because I now have a separate build just for this specific armor, which puts on all the carry weight I would normally sort of tone back on because I'm using carry weight perks as well on the gear. Because normally what I would do in this set is I would just stand there, right? If you're attacking EN06 Guardian, you don't run around a lot. You're just standing there shooting. So Sentinels kicks in, and what it provides minus 5% damage taken while not moving. So all 5 pieces, that's another 25% damage reduction right off the top. So remember, we come straight in. This is the terminal that has the rifles, right, and the pistols. Pistol I don't like. I like the rifles. This character is heavy weapons only. So we're going to go this way, up into the command center. And then again up here we take a right. And then over here in the armory, this is the terminal that sells the plan for the Gatling platform. So there it is right there. I have plenty. So I'll take this. I will learn it. There we go. Now I'll go back to this character. Now she has, or at least at one point, she had the ability to the good mods on there, right? Like if I make a weapon and hand it off to her, and she puts like, 3 mods on there for me, then she should also be able to put like the stinging core, which is like the armor piercing mod, which I think I have that these characters were copied over to the server. I'm not positive, but I think she has it. And if she doesn't have it in hand, or like in her notes or in her crafting, then I think that my other character can craft it. Right? So I'm going to try it here first. So Gatling Plasma, level 50, right? So now she's going to drop this off, say, hey, can you mod this for me, right? I had to be able to create it. It's one of my rules. I can get help, but she has to be able to make it for herself. So you take the Gatling Plasma. And I could have just gotten a drop, right? But I can't get any help from the other character until that character can make it. Well, I don't know where she is. Until that character can craft it. Okay, so let's add the mods for now. We'll just throw any random ones on there. There we go. So now, calibrated capacitor. This is, I forget which one of these do. I don't think calibrated is what I want. I think I want stinging. Okay, so what I have to do is I'm going to have to log out and go to this account. Because I was buying up, if I go over the mod section, right, I have how these drop, right? I was going around and farming the cargo bots and trying to stinging cores and the other things. And I can also drop this off for my main to mod if he has it and she doesn't, you know, like the stinging core receptacle. But I don't know if I will go with a stinging core because that's like crit, right? Or it's well, it's armor pen. Yeah, I guess I would want to do that. Let's go over here. Let's try to set up this Lobie with some good things. Okay, so she can't put on she can do calibrated, but it doesn't, I don't, how that's different. AP cost goes up, which is not good. I don't want that. Rifled barrel, range is better, but AP cost is high. Standard core, no stinging core. Reflex circle doesn't really give us anything. Standard, I think that's AP cost goes down. That's good. But I don't think I want the flamer nozzle. All right, so let's see what this guy has. I was testing the electric. That's why he's in this armor. Okay, so she is going to drop this weapon. It's like, this is the weapon in question, dude. Can you do something with it? Can you do more with it than I can? Well, let's take a look. All right. Standard. I could put on Prime. Yeah, he doesn't have it yet. On live, he has the correct capacitor. He has the see, I don't want calibrated. I don't want critical damage because I'm not a crit build. I'll just go Prime. Yeah, probably Prime. And let's see, rifled. This one shows more damage. Maybe I just like hip fire. Stinging core, that's what he has. He has the stinging core. Let's see, toggle unlockable. Yeah, he knows this on live. I can make this now. Probably large core, right? Because I want to be able to just fire a bunch of ammo. That way the stacks stack up over time. Doesn't really do anything. Let's see here. VATS accuracy, range. No. Fire rate. Yeah, I don't have this one either, do I? Damn. And I was, like on live, I have all sorts of extra things that I can do now. Damn. Okay. Well, because this would be nice.
I used to say I'd try anything once.
But the Prime is not bad. Yeah. All right. So let's drop, let's see, this takes ultrasight plasma core. Do I even have any of those? I don't know if I do. Oh. PA raid. God, what am I? I don't have any of my builds live. It's like borked out or something. Let's see, ammo ultrasight. All right, let's just drop these over. Drop, whoops, not that, that, and drop those. It's as good as I can get. Hopefully this is enough. Oh yeah. Okay. Hey. So let's quit. Let's go back to Bryn, to the server. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this character mods either anti-armor or furious. Probably furious. Although anti-armor is pretty good. I mean, that's what I was hoping to get from the stinging core receptacle. try Furious to begin with. One could make a case for Quad, where you just keep stacking up that that new effect that you can put on your heavy armor, right? Or for your heavy gun build, where you're like, where is it? So this right here, right? So you spend 300 ammo and now you're up to 10 stacks, right? Spend 600 ammo, now you're up to 20 stacks because of this card. And then if you do have to reload, you lose half of those stacks. So ideally, you would never reload on the boss in phase 2. You just empty. Just keep emptying ammo, right? Just dump ammo and just kill the raid boss in one, right? Ideally. But I don't know. That's one way to think about it. Or at least one way I'm thinking about it. All right, so she's going to go, hello, officer. You can have that. You can have those. You can have that. Testing this. But I would say let's put Prime or Furious here. You can see I'm getting low on script. Let's put most of these in there. Let's pull out a few. Pull out, say, 6 of them. And then I can say, let's lock those and lock this. I don't want to accidentally delete it. And I'll name this Gatling Plasma plus. Yeah. And then we'll put this on 2. Okay, so I have 750 by default. Because it's a huge one, right? And this poor thing has none of these, right? Can't change any of them. Furious on, I'm thinking rapid, just to unload as fast as possible in phase 2. It's not going to be a crit build. It's going to be just unloading a hail of bullets as fast as you can, like just target. Just trying to hold on the chest as much as possible. Okay, so to that end, let's go. Which one was it again? Rapid. I know she can make rapid. She doesn't have any on her, but what do I need to make it? She doesn't have what she needs. She needs Speed Demon Serum. Okay. So I need to get Speed Demon Serum. All right, so let's go get that from the main. He can make those. See, and then third effect, what would that be? Swift? Faster reload? Lower AP cost? I mean, I'll probably be in VATS, but I'm not going to try to crit. Or at least I'm not really focused on critting. I just want to shoot as fast as possible. I mean, maybe that's the bad choice, but rapid tends to be a really, really good option. Okay, so it's on him. No. Okay, so let's make one. He can make all the serums. I did that years ago. Whoops, wrong station. I spent like a month just focusing on getting all the mutation serum. This was like right around the time that the Foundation and whatever came out. So Speed Demon. obviously a new player would not have access to all this, and I'm sympathetic to that, but I even said when I built this that my alts can help, or my main characters can help, but the character has to be able to craft the main item before they get any help with it. That was my one restriction there. I can't just give her, you know, all sorts of extra things. Like, here, take all this armor. That's usually what I do. I, like, craft all this armor for them. All right, so let's pass this back over.
I collected some new recipes.
I need to start practicing with just to get used to it. So I should probably start trying to do that in the when I go do the silo, right? All right, and then third one. No, 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 no. I mean, lucky hit. If I did want to crit, this would be what you want to put. But then I want to put luck on all the pieces instead of shit. I forget what I put. That's optimized, probably. She needs a little bit more legendary script first. All right. Well, that's something to think about. Something to work towards. Let's go test this. In power armor. And I'll switch my builds. I'm trying to remember to put on power armor because this character is a heavy gun power armor build. I need to have my heavy armor on me as much as I can. Keep with the theme of this experiment. Okay, so I'm going to go like this. Which armor am I in? I'm in the... Okay, I'm in that one. Okay, so I'll just go back to this. My Overeaters set is the large carry set that it's like day-to-day questing, running around, doing... I mean, it's not a terrible gun. I just don't like... Right? I don't like having to hold a button and then wait a moment. So what I would need to do now is build for this weapon. So I would need to make sure that I'm moving. Let's go kill these annoying dudes that shoot my camp. And I just reloaded like an idiot. See, it's hard for me not to do. Like, did it just dump a half-filled one in my inventory? Yes. There's a partially used one in my inventory now. See, I don't like that. I wish it would, like, not reload a full core, but, like, transfer energy from whatever's in my inventory into the one I'm using. Right, so it's sort of like ammo. You know, when you have like 5,000 rounds of ammo in your inventory, it's not like you throw away chunks of 100 ammo at a time. It just loads a different set of ammo. Let's see here.
I should visit that giant teapot next time I go out. See how robots use them.
Okay, everything tagged. Let's go ahead and switch back over to this other set. Can I get into this and have it? Nope, won't let me get into it. See, I'm a power armor noob. All right. Troubleshooters.
How you doing?
need to go test this on robots. I'm going to go ahead and grab a few extra fusion cores. And I'm going to have to think about how I'm going to rebuild this. Now that I know this is working, I might not worry that, or might not consider that I can equip this card now, right? Like I might just take this off and say, screw it. I want to unequip this, and I'd rather put in my taking one for the team because I want to do more damage because I'm already sort of committed to it. I'm not doing the other thing. I'm doing this thing. I've already leveled up my special cards. I've already leveled that one. I don't want to commit to some other thing that I didn't have before. You know, maybe if the game was not broken and I'd started with the other card that I had, maybe I would just keep doing it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I just have to and figure it out. Spots on parade. Okay. Let's just test this out, though. In fact, I should probably just go to the raid and go in and just see how bad it is, right? Just see how terrible this experience is. That's what I'll do. I'll go to the raid and I'll just go how bad it is. Let's go to the raid. Let's go discover the location first. My guess is his camp is right at the raid. I'll learn pretty quickly because I've killed EN06 thousands of times at this point. So it's just a matter of adapting what I know to this new build. I'll probably completely blow it just on the first fight. It'll just me trying to figure out where I'm missing things. Like what am I missing here? What components am I lacking? I mean, obviously I'll need to rebuild for this particular gun. I might have to throw a bunch of shit away. Like I might have to go. Obviously, you know, I'm not going to carry this. Whoops. Let's put this in there. Let's put this in there so I'm not carrying it. Let's put this set in there so I'm not carrying it. I'm going to be basically weight. I won't be able to carry everything around, right? So I'll just have to let things spoil in my my thing, because I'll just be like I have been doing. But fortunately, I mean, I'm very used to having to do this, right? This is like a normal thing. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I have so many things here. I mean, I might end up using Psycho Buff, right? Because that's a good thing to have. And then no Strangler Bloom. I want Stim Packs and Stim Pack Supers. Yes, Stim Pack Supers. There we go. And then I need to make sure I go in here and go Settings, Game, Strongest first. Yeah. There we go. Stim Pack Supers. And then I'll have to re-architect my aid, or my intelligence queue. To carry all these, right? Let's go ahead and just dump most of this. Okay, so fusion cores, plasma cores. Okay, so let me go to a robot build, right? Weapons, and this would be my robot build on 7. So I'm not using this, not using this, not using that. I'm not using that. I'm not using that. I'll use that. This. That. That doesn't matter. Yep, okay. Natural resistance doesn't matter. That matters. That matters. That doesn't matter. All these matter. I'll go rejuvenated rank 2, which I need to get. Pick a perk. Okay, let's just open perk pack first. What did I get? No. No. Maybe. This might be helpful, to be honest, when I'm, you know. Okay. So, batteries included, yes. Nerd Rage will help. Power user will help, but I'll go with stabilized instead. And then and let's go first aid. Really? He put his house down there and now they're attacking him. Got it. It's just annoying to hear. Maybe his turrets will kill them. Okay, it sounds like they are. Okay, so this looks good. I do need the new cards here. So let's go Bullet Storm. Something is hitting my camp. God damn it. What is it? Are these guys back? These guys are back. Sons of bitches. All right, so I have that. Let's get this one. See here. This one. This one. All right, so let's see how many of these I can fit. I'll try this off first. So this, Bullet Storm, Lock and Load, and now I'm full. So I'm gonna have to set up a... Okay, so let's go to this one. So I'm just going to start distributing points around. Actually, this one will go 12 because it's 3. It has 3 strength already. Okay, so if I were to put cards here... Actually, let me put Good with Salt before anything expires. And start Genes before I accidentally lose mutations. Okay, there we go. All right, so Bullet Storm, Lock and Load, spin up faster, because I haven't tested these, right? This is all new to me. Okay, those are the new heavy arms cards, right? Or maybe this is all... No, this, and this are the 3 new reworked ones. Okay. So then we can say, okay, this is crippled, so we're going to do more damage. And I'm not going to worry about Scatter Shot. Anything else? Let's go Barbarian. Yes, I'm not going to do full charge. Let's go... I'll go Traveling Pharmacy rank 1. That'll help a little bit. All right. Yes, that one. Yes, that one. Yes, I do want more. I do want more perception cards here. Let's go. Yes, reload speed. Yes. And that's it. So back where I was. Okay. So I don't think there's anything else I would need from perception. Oh, yeah. Center masochist. Yep. Okay, so center masochist 1, 2, 3. Because you want to basically burn that chest down, that torso down as fast as possible in phase 2. So let's get out here and go 2 more points. Center masochist. Excellent. Okay, now here, a bullet shield, yes. I will want a rank 4 probably. I will want life giver, ironclad, iron stomach. Yeah, I want this to be way up. Fireproof, ironclad. Let's see. Yep, AP. I want to start high there. I think that's good. I do want a rank 4 bullet shield, so I'll have to go buy that as a separate thing. You can do that. You can have, you can have one of every rank. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5 if you want. If they went that high still, but they don't. So I'm going to have a 3 and a 4 for different uses. And I might get rid of the 3 because I already decided that I probably don't need it. Okay, so let's put 1 more point in. I'll put the 4 in there. I might just crunch the 3 because I wasn't using it anyway. I should have just kept the way it was. But I have 20 points, 26 points to spend. I'm good. I can play around. That's one of the beautiful things about having all these extra points. Okay, strange in numbers. Not in, but let's go with bodyguards or extra this. It's not a lot. It's just a little bit, but every little bit helps. Okay, so battery, I'm not going to do that right away. Let's go first aid. Rage. Now this guy's annoying me. It's mostly the noise. I just can't stand the noise. I want my camp to be a place of peace. That's why I don't like noisy machines all over the place. Okay. Stabilized. I'm not so concerned about fusion core duration yet. Although I probably should, shouldn't I? It's possible that I won't be able to do this right now. Let's actually take off, whoops. Let's take off Nerd Rage and go with fusion core duration. And then let's move 1 point from intelligence over to agility. Or a bunch here. Let's see. We do want onslaught stacks, onslaught. Whew. Boy, it's getting close. I think that's it. I can't put this on because I need forward onslaught, not reverse onslaught. Yep, gunslinger. I should have a rank 3 there. I'll share that on my other character. I'll swap over to share that. Okay, so now she has that. I don't really need a lot here. In fact, this is probably fine. Maybe double check the cards that I could buy. Maybe Born Survivor rank 3 as a backup. Yeah. Because I want to be able to survive. So there's medics, and then if medics, because usually what happens is when you're getting pounded, you just need as much stimming as you can get. What else? Anything? Or am I good? When push will come to shove here in a little bit. It might already have been. This requires I be in range, so I'm not going to do that. At least not initially. Okay, so now this, we're going to go with Class Freak. And, oh, I have to have Ricochet. Yeah, Ricochet is required. Boy, am I going to get rid of Good with Salt for this? Ooh, I don't want to do that. Let's pull over, let's get rid of Traveling Pharmacy and move that point over. So I can equip Ricochet. Otherwise, Phase 1 is going to be very long. I would love to put One Gun Army on. Whew, boy. Maybe I can do that instead of Class Freak. But that's probably going to be more important, right? No, actually it won't be. I don't think so. I think Class Freak will be just as important. Because this, while I do damage against crippled targets, Phase 1... So by the time Phase 1 ends, the shield would be crippled, the chest will probably be crippled, and then at that point, well, I mean, it's an experiment, right? We'll see. Rename EN06. Let's just my health up. Go full health. Let's go. Do I have rataways? Should I go get in that shower? Do I have Nuka Cola grapes? That would also work. I do. Good, excellent. All right, but I'm already up. All right, so that's good. I should have just taken a couple Nuka Cola, because then it doesn't give you like a weird debuff. Now I'm going to try this. Let's try it with Psycho Buff, because that's usually what I would do. And let's try it with... I did have that magazine... more damage reduction from robots, right? Here it is. Tesla Science, yeah. Now, it's only going to last 30 minutes, but that's enough to test this. So basically, you'd just be standing there with my thumb up my butt in Phase 1, not doing much of anything, except just trying to live. Or difficult that is to do with when I have all this shit hitting me. Does it work? Does it not work? Oh, maybe I have to be the leader of the group. Let me come out. I think that's what it is. Yeah. The leader of the group has to hit the button. So the reflective will help in Phase 1, or it should. Ricochet, of course, will. Hi, guys. This'll work. I have no idea. They've buffed him up. I've never tried to kill him with a Gatling plasma. I've seen other people do it. I always went with the auto axe, and then when that failed, I went with the Enclave gun, which I can't use. I can't use either of those. Axe no longer works. Well, it might work, but you'd have to like jump on a power armor, and that's tenuous and tricky, and you have to like aim it down at him. And
this is an automated message.
There we go.
Evacuation is in progress.
Now
Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
I've heard this thousands of times now. All right, so let's do Psycho Buff.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
I want to get hit. I need to get hit so that it takes the shield down. So I'm just going to sort of hang out here and see how this works. Worst case scenario, I just stand here and nothing happens and it doesn't work. And okay, shield is slow. I should get a stim at 50. Boom, there it goes. It's just a matter of just trying to kill himself on me. I need to start getting those bullet stacks. Okay, kicked in. I guess I'll just aim it at him.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels.
Right.
Security bunker online.
Guess I'm gonna have to do it this way.
Immediately.
Successful. Resuming combat protocols. Enemy threat evaluated.
Okay, well, I have all these stacks, so I don't want to do anything yet. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and just empty this and then I'll reload the clip. That'll get me back up to 20 stacks. Reload. Back to 10 stacks. Start shooting. So I need to go in and out of vats for this. So into vats, out of vats. Into vats, out of vats. Into vats, out of vats.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels.
All right, where is it?
Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
So it's doable. It's just a 3-phase fight now. At least with this weapon. Yeah, shit, I should have shielded when I had the chance there. Trying to get these stacks back up. So it's doable. Just takes all 3 phases for me anyway. Boom, there we go. Not bad. Not great, not bad. I'd rather do it in 1 phase. All right. And that's how you do it. Or one way to do it. There's many ways to do it. I'd rather do it in 1 phase. Be tricky. We will all figure it out. They change it. We attack it a different way. They fix it or change it or break it again. We do it a different way. See, did I get any notes? Nope. Vulcan armor. It'd be lovely. It's the best armor in the game, in my opinion. That was fun. That was a fun thing to try. That at least let me know that this build is extremely ready for the silo. Because if you can tank EN06, you can tank the silo with ease. So I'll go back. Let me record this. I'm going to take a picture of this real quick so I can just save it. See, this is Bryn EN06. That way, if like a little definition into the file that I use, perkload.manager. Now I can just go get my stuff, all the stuff before it spoils. Let's see, what else do I want? Most of this I don't really want to carry. How many of this did I have on me? Carry 10 more. That's fine. Oh yeah, toxic goo. I'll carry a few more. Did I get my oh, I got my gourd soup, good. Okay, so so what I need is brain fungus, relish, and gourd soup. Those are really the three perishables that I want to carry around with me. The rest of this, oh, and Brahmin milk, of course. So I use this to moderate my exact level. This and toxic goo, this reduces me by 5%. This raises me up by 5%. You switch between those two to get your health exactly where you want it. And then if you need to do it more fine-tuned, you could just eat food. Like I could eat pieces of meat if I needed to bring it down like only 1% or whatever. Let's see here. Mentats, Psycho buff. Maybe for this, I'm not going to use healing salve directly, but since I don't need to actually, but I'll have healing stim packs because there's no animation when you automatically hit it, and I shouldn't need to automatically hit it, but if I do, it'll be there, right? Because I'm going to use a medics set in my troubleshooter, right? If you look at the chest piece. And so, medic pump, if you drop below, automatically uses stim pack below 50% health. So I'll be at maybe 60% health, I think, with this. If I go to my robots, right? I'm still using Nerd Rage for a little bit extra power, but I'm not down like I was before, right? I'll go to like 60% so that, as I dip down, maybe I'll just carry all the stim packs. Because it's not like they weigh much. I'll take all the stim packs. I'll take all of my healing salves. I can afford that. I can afford that carry weight. Let's see here. What else? That makes me feel good. Being able to do that boss on this character. She's almost brand new. Yeah, that's good. Ugh, yeah, the repair kit starts rolling in like crazy. Those ones are. The improved ones are excellent. Okay, whoops, not those. Let's put these in here. That's the beautiful thing about doing EN06 is you get all those lovely you get fusion cores, you get just various ammo, you get a lot of ammo for the weapon you're using, like an insane amount of ammo. You get fusion cores, you get stable flux, you get modules, you get treasury notes, it's like everything. It's incredible. Okay, so I do need to read. So let's go back up here. What did my sister send me? Funny. Okay, so again, just trying to get all my ducks in a row, making sure I'm all built upright. I'm just using this weapon for now, just because I need to experiment. You know, I need to learn it. I need to figure out how it works, why I would use it, when I would use it, all that stuff. Not only that, but I should probably put some different cards in here, shouldn't I? So that I can use this weapon better. So let's try that. Let's go, remove these. Let's go. I'm not going to worry about that yet, but I do want to try Bullet Storm. I do want the one where I reload faster. Or spin up faster. Yeah, I like that. That has a good feel. That was one thing I'd never liked, was it took so long to start shooting. Like, ugh. Okay, I'm not going to carry a lot of arms around, so I'm not going to worry about Arms Keeper. I'm not going to carry a lot of ammo around. Ballistic ammo. I'm not going to worry about Blocker. I'm going to keep that. Bullet Storm, Lock and Load, and Tightly Wound. And can I work another one in there? No, I'll probably just work in... I have 2 left. What else? Oh, Sprinting. All right, so that's it. That's that one. I'm leaving out Bullet Storm stack limit is doubled. Yeah, it's a price you pay. And then I am going to remove this because I don't want reverse whatever. I'll do this. And then that way I have 2 lines of defense. I have medics and then I have this.
Tried any new foods lately?
And then I'll do that. I'll need to copy this into my definition as well, because I didn't have this definition in my because I had it defined here, but that was when I was using that other weapon. And what I really should do is it should be like Trouble Plasma Gatling Plasma or something like that. Like I would switch between those 2 weapons without changing any of the perk points around. It would just be, you know, this same kind of a thing. Now this I will remove, and I would like to do... That's excellent. Yeah, probably that. I would love to put Center Masochist on, but I don't have the room yet for it. I'll just have to deal with that lower, shit. That sucks, doesn't it? I might build, though. Let me see if I can do that. If I go to this other build, and I rename this to be Troubleshooter, and I just go here, and I just go in exactly the way it is, and I just use this build the way it is. Can I use this in just normal whatever? What's my carry weight like? Wow, 340. Eesh. What would I dump, though? Get rid of this and put in one rank of Traveling Pharmacy. That would help a little bit. But the idea is to cripple things as well, right? I want to cripple things. I want as much... Let's just go ahead and crunch this, because I know I don't need that for anything. I did give up rank 2 of Rejuvenated, which was ouchy. I didn't like having to do that. But I'm not going to be using AP a lot, so that'll help. So let's just go test Let's go put a bunch of these stems back since I'm not going to be having the carry weight reduction as much as I want. Let's put 31 of these back in for now. Okay, so 242 out of 500. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. So how much damage did that do to me? Didn't do much damage at all. Nice. And this weapon, yeah. Let's rename this. This is Gat Plaz plus FRE. Now, I need to put a 4th star on there. That's one thing I wasn't thinking about. Yeah, I don't know. Bullies? I could put bullies on there. Whew, that's nice, actually. That would have helped with EN06. I'm not going to be targeting weak spots a lot. I mean, maybe I could. This is good. That's a really helpful one when you're trying to just keep the weapon aimed at one thing. Like, I kept having to, like, keep pointing the weapon down at his chest as it was firing, processing up higher. Or precessing, however you pronounce it. Pinpointers is a good option. Bullies is a good option. Sorry. That damaged a weak spot. Let's try bullies. Just see what this does.
Hamburger? I'm not sure that recipe can be rescued.
Can always rebuild it a different way. I just really wish I had that anti-armor effect on there. Problem with this weapon is when I'm doing this, I'm not going to have access to the, I'm just going to be basically just hip firing a good deal at a time. Plasma, FRE, bully. Gat Plaz. FRE, bully. I tend to spell out the last one because I'm not super familiar with the letters on the last ones yet.
Well,
All right. And how much ammo do I have? See this? I don't like this. All these separate ones that are like halfway, half. That's another reason I hate these damn plasma core weapons, because it's like you end up with half of them are half empty, a quarter empty, a third empty. Like right there, just reloaded, and now that's another one that's like barely, it's partially used. And then tossing them because they're annoying. It's like, ugh, why? Why? So annoying. Just move some of the charge from the full one into the one I'm currently using. It's tedious. Reject that. I am become death.
I wonder if mutations change your food preferences.
Let's go to silo A.
Find out personally.
Is there a free? Yeah, there's a free travel there. Again, I don't know what I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm making this up as I go along. I think I'm built okay. I think. Do I have all my buffs still? I'm well rested. I need to go play an instrument again. Maybe I should just go do that real quick. I need to go hit the Mothman thing. This is going to take me a while. This is going to take like an hour. If I had the no doors mod, it would take me 5 minutes, most likely. Just going to redo everything. Sorry, bumped the mic with my head. Now there's a card that lets you build up AP or increase your crit rate when you're outside of VATS. Like a full build, I probably would have put that on. That way I could go in and out of VATS, and then when I was in VATS, I would have more of a chance of critting. But even then, it wasn't really a crit-heavy build. But apparently, whatever they did to EN06, you can still solo it. It just takes, for me, for this particular character, it takes all 3 phases. That's because I don't know what I'm doing with this weapon, really. I might still be able to do it in 1 phase with my my Enclave Plasma Flamers. I have 2 Flamers on my main, on retail, on live. Not on the PTS, sadly, at least not like ideally set up. There, it's like a pistol, and I don't like pistols. It takes too much space on the screen.
I don't know how Greenbones got their name.
Plus, it's not as stable as the rifle version is. Basically, grip versus stock. But like as you were watching this, it was doing like 1,200 damage per shot. The Enclave Plasma Flamer does like 7,000. And it goes just as fast. It's like just a flurry of numbers. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try not to reload so I can use up some of those mostly empty things, right?
Hi there.
All right, so let's go over to here. I've only done this, I think, 3 or 4 times. And I've done it with doors, right? So I've done it the hard way. So this is going to be painful. I don't have a lot of practice doing this. This is like my 5th time in a silo. So I'm going to get lost. I'm going to get frustrated. I know at some point I'm in a room that's full of gas. That's poisonous gas, but I do have poison resistance a little bit now. A little bit. This time I'm in power armor. I don't think I ever was before. I'm in troubleshooter armor, which I don't think I ever was before. Do I have the sprint thing on? No. Let me go. Oh, shit. Shit. I fucked that up, didn't I? See, that's one reason why I really don't like using the perk card machine, because it messes me up terribly. All right, well, I'll just deal with that when I get over there. I'll fix my cards. Maybe I'll just tweak this around to work better with this rather than against the Guardian. Because I do want to keep all those 30 stacks if I can at this moment. And just burn them down a little bit at a time. Get them back, you know. So I'll have to tweak my build once I get inside. It's funny where that is. Go away. Where the hell is the thing? It's not here. There it is. Why is it telling me to go there? That's weird. Butt pucker, butt pucker. Never ceases to keep me from butt puckering. Okay. Crazy. I like the music, but I can't stand it out of a tinny little thing over and over and over again, repeating the same loops. I want peace and quiet in my camp. I did my EN06 build, so I can always put that back and define it in the perk loadout manager the way I want it to be, if I ever want to do that again, right? And I can keep tweaking it if I need to. Or I might just test on the main, right? I might just go to my main character. And see, it just takes freaking forever. Outside of that, this weapon is not pleasant.
Overseer's log, missing Silo Alpha. No one's here. Not even any military survivors. It might be for the best. I don't think Bulk Tech asserting jurisdiction over the nukes would have gone over well.
Scanning.
But
Error. Credentials not found.
access
Activating security system alpha. Scan
Let's,
log security inspection.
Okay, strong back, blocker, yeah. I'm not going to be sprinting a lot. Okay, I do want to go with Bullet Storm, Lock and Load, Tightly Wound. What else? Do I need this? Maybe. I think I'd rather have Easy Target than Barbarian. Yeah. Let's see here. Fast. Yes. No. Yes. And yes. Let's see. This. Yes. 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 No. No. Yes. Yeah. I think I get more from Nerd Rage than from Science, right? I don't know. Both. And then I'll just give that up. And now I want, yeah, I'll just go with those. And then that. Yeah. That should be fine for now. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. This is new for... I haven't done this thing for years. I just go when other people go. Like, oh, good, someone's dropping a nuke. I'll just go. I can also just wait until they kill themselves a bit, right? Because they will kill themselves on me. Like that guy right there, he will kill himself, right? So that's always a thing. And that takes no effort at all. Because it's reflective and ricochet and, you know, it's a very durable build against robots. Maybe I'm overthinking. It's like, no big deal. Yes. The biometric card. I just don't remember where that is. Let me untrack this one. Yes. Okay. Find an old biometric card. Right. As soon as I see it, I'm like, oh, yep, I remember that. That's familiar. Oh, aren't you cute? Trying to burn me. Ooh, nice. So you're trying to kill yourself is what you're saying. Why isn't it reflecting? There's a binder there, right? Well, let's just try this machine first and see if it. Oh, is that the card right there? Yeah, there we go. So then you like put it in there, you get your biometric information, then you put it on the card, then you use that card to like turn off things, right?
The residential sector.
Okay. Is that it? Again, I've done this like maybe 4 times in my entire gaming history. It's not something I've ever wanted to do over and over and over because it was so frustrating.
Commencing attack on hostile target.
Robots constantly attacking you. It was like, it was just stressful and I didn't enjoy it.
Teams to Sector Alpha.
There you go. E, you're safe. You're pretty much immune from all damage for the time it takes you to get into your armor. And now you're in the armor. Now you have the effect of the armor. At least that's been my experience. The card.
Registration complete. Security incident resolved. Standing down.
Do have ricochet on, right? Yeah, okay. Head for the... Again, I don't know my way around. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. If I find the right place to go, it's purely by accident. Go. That looks right.
Welcome, General. Scanning. Key card detected. Proceed to the control room with your nuclear key card and launch code.
Let's see if this guy recharges my thing. Oh wait, I don't have the I don't have the perk in there, do I? Whoops. What did I have? Oh no, I had I think I had blocker, right? Yeah. All right, so he's killing himself on me. 2. Go away. You're annoying. I'm not like super into looting right now. Are these going to drop? Nope, they're not dropping the cores that I use on this weapon. box. I remember these long curved hallways. I'm just gonna ignore those things. It's like they are gonna kill themselves. Maybe I should put on. So there's also red beams in here. That'll keep my. I could very well just not have to worry about fusion core duration or anything, right? Because almost everything in here is shooting energy at me. Right? See my thing just. So if I take off. Oh yeah, I already took it off. Okay. I don't really need to worry.
The reactor control station to initiate repairs.
You don't seem to be willing to do the world a favor and kill yourself. I guess I'm...
Alright, so I have to go over and find a way to end the security lockdown. Alright, so shut down. Now I have to patch the pipes.
Unauthorized shutdown detected. Initiating
So pipe,
security incident in the reactor area.
pipe, pipe. Like, I'm just ignoring the robots at this point, because I don't really need to do anything with them. They'll all just destroy. I just wish it didn't, like, disturb my my view, making it all weird and blurry. Like, where are all the pipes? There's one. If I can get them to shoot each other, that'd be awesome. I think that's what this does, is like they start hitting each other off of my things. Okay, so this one right there. So I'm in the middle of the room. This one right there. Let's see what else. Here. That one's repaired. It does make it hard to find the pipes, right? When it's all blurry like this. So maybe if I follow the pipes, that'll help. There's... Can you go away now, please? You're annoying. So I'm trying to listen to the hiss, right? Let me turn the mic off so I can hear the hiss.
A level 2 security event is in progress.
You are about to be introduced to the U.S. Army!
Okay, that's better. Restart the reactor. Extremely stressful the first few times you do it, because you're not only having to find those pipes, but you're also having to fight off those robots. And they just keep coming. It's like super, super stressful. After doing it a couple times, I'm like, no thanks, no more.
Successful. Reactor system integrity restored. Terminating security lockdown. Opening all doors.
Okay, so I'm gonna go this way. It's like it's sort of coming back to me as I do this. I'm like, I sort of vaguely remember these curved hallways. Oh yeah, I have to destroy these, right? Yeah. Then I have to get new ones and put them in.
Additional security. Mainframe Integrity Act. 75%.
You just hit up. You can just go up to them and hit E, but it's like more fun to shoot them. Where's the rest of them? Where's the rest of them? They're over here. Okay.
Mainframe integrity compromised. Report security protocol. Engineering team report to the operations center.
All right. So now we go. We have to rebuild the mainframe, right? We have to go. Yeah. Go away already. Should probably pick up this stuff. All right, so we go downstairs, right? It's far less stressful in troubleshooter power armor with reflective on everything. Is this right? This seems right because there's like shelving and everything. I should have like the yeah, fine, whatever. To be able to pick up these dudes because I have the thing that makes them colorful and more visible. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forget. Up. It's like a bunch of them. Whatever, dude. Go away. It's like they're tucked away locations. Forget how many I need. Isn't there one back there? I thought I saw one back there. There's one right there.
Additional security required.
Let's turn a light on so I can see better. Oh, they're fighting each other. Nice. So, let's get more of these. Can I pull these? Yeah. Let's remove the damaged ones. Put good ones in. So it has to be removed Put in the good ones. Can you just, like, back off, dude? Thank you. Jesus. You guys are persistent. That's not one. How many am I missing now? That one's good. That one's good. That's good.
A level 4 security event in progress.
Here we go.
Security incident resolved. Standing down.
Now the trick is, did I remember to take a key card with me? I don't think I did. Oh, I do have it. Good. That would suck. Get all the way in there and don't have a key card. Nice. Repair things. They realize you've probably been damaging yourself, so you want to repair. Ah, this is the launch room. Excellent.
Active. All stations standing by.
You guys gonna kill yourself on me?
Control terminal to initiate the launch prep sequence.
Just gonna stand here. Let you guys kill yourself on me. As you recharge my fusion core. No, I've not reloaded at all. I've been very careful about not reloading. Because I don't want to, like, have, like, 15 partially filled cores on me. So this weapon can be fun. I still would prefer the caster. Like, this thing would be dead a while back. Like, it would be dead as soon as I see it. If I had the plasma caster on me. It'd be like one shot, boom, dead. One shot, boom, dead. Right, now I know I need to protect the robots that come in, so that'll be pretty easy. Launch control. We're going to go do the Scorch Beast. Launch prep overview. Yeah. Yes. Yes, crew chiefs. I have to protect them.
Launch prep sequence.
Yeah.
Initiated. All personnel take your stations. All personnel to stations. Assembling launch crew chiefs.
Technical data.
Launch control chief. Active. Proceeding to station. Unsanctioned launch in progress. Security teams to the control room.
So you have to protect those guys.
The control room.
I love the way they look. I wish these were out in the real world.
The control room.
Come on. We need more guys out here. This thing's not going to launch itself.
Chief telemetry officer active. Chief propulsion officer active.
Shit, I just reloaded. God damn it.
Launch prep at 25%. Security teams 2. The Chief Guidance Officer. Active. Chief Target Officer. Active.
Protect and serve.
All personnel to your stations.
Where is it? Where is it?
Launch prep at 50%. Launch prep progress has slowed. Chief Military Officer. Destroyed.
I don't see it. There it is. How do I replace this section chief?
Protect and serve.
Don't know how to do that. Oh,
Additional security required. Launch prep at 75%. Chief Telemetry Officer active. Chief Propulsion Officer destroyed.
God, this thing is annoying. So I don't see how people do this like on a regular basis. It's just annoying.
Constructing additional security units. Launch prep complete. All systems nominal.
All right.
Standing by for final authorization.
So annoying. Can you please stop shooting at my camp? Can you just not stand there because you're just gonna draw their attention? All right. Mm-hmm.
Key card accepted. Keypad access granted.
The current code is have to look at Nuka. I think I'm in silo A, right? So A is 0681 8772. 0681 8772.
Access granted.
There we go. And now we target. All right, down here. I don't want to do that. Couple times. No, I don't want to do it there. I want to do it so that this thing is just on the edge. No. No. Not quite there. Maybe that one? Too close. Boy, it's tricky. I mean, I want to use the grid, right, to target it. So, like if I went there, is that close enough? Yeah, that's good.
Attention. Attention. Launch activated. Launch tube will seal in 30 seconds. All personnel should exit the launch tube immediately.
So I'm going to go back to my camp. I'm not going to bring her. Nah, she doesn't need it. I'm going to go switch my cards back over because this is not a robot build thing. And I will be using my other weapon, right? Or maybe not. Maybe I'll use this weapon, but I'll just swap to my other gear. This. Put on my overeaters. Showing up. Excellent. The people doing that are like, oh, good, someone who knows where to actually put the damn thing. Shit. I didn't mean to reload. God damn it, I hate that. Here, let's go get this other weapon out. So I have both. And let me go get the... Do I have ammo for it? I don't think I kept any ammo. Damn it. Well, this'll still work. At least it should. I'll target her wings. Shit, I keep reloading. It's a bad habit. There we go. I wanted to lower my health there. Did I put Nerd Rage on? I don't remember. Go away. You're annoying. Boy, I wish I had the ammo for the other weapon here. Didn't think about that. I could just one-shot everything here. Oh, I know what the problem is. I need to take off reverse onslaught. Yeah. Cripple his wing. Cripple her wing. Oh, that's hilarious. There we go. Now we're going to do good damage. You can't hurt me, Queenie. There we go. Not sucky damage. I'm sort of figuring the weapon out a little bit. She should land any second now. Yeah, there we go. Can't imagine she would stay up that long without being crippled. I think the only thing that'll get me right now is if the weapon falls apart. Land again. We're crippling you. Come on, guys. Leave me alone. Queenie, you so silly. There you go. There we go. If I had my other weapon, I actually would have been able to kill all this shit too. Maybe if I can, like, bash something, I'll get some ammo out of it. There we go. Well, that was fun. It's the only time I've ever done that from start to finish without, like, waiting for months in between that phase and the next phase. Oh, I have no more ammo. So it seems like the quest, like that would take you in to kill the sentry bot with Gale and Rah Rah, you could effectively not have him if you had like a vampire's version of this weapon, right? Because you could just like vampire your way and just burn the thing down while just sort of drawing its life out, right? Like I don't like these kind of guns. They're noisy, but at least this is not as noisy as like a minigun, which is super loud. This one's sort of, it's a little bit more chill. I'd still rather put a silencer on it or create a silencer as a mod. This is a cripple build, right? I thought it was. Mildly crippling, maybe? Put on, oh, Nerd Rage is on. Okay, good. Hey, guys, you're bothering me. Stop. You're not helping anyone here. Take Nerd Rage off and back on, and it's all fucked up. Yeah, it's all fucked up. Yeah, because I need to be able to do the keybinds to get in and out of it. I'll just go back to my cripple build and it'll just complain, but it'll load what it can load. It'll be crippling, so it should fall faster, right? It should land. Wait, it's so much easier with the other weapon. Oh my god, why do people choose this weapon? I can knock that guy to the sky in 2 seconds with that plasma pistol, or plasma caster. Like, yeah, I'm seeing nice numbers, but I can just do click, 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 and that guy will be dead. What's that a reward for? I got stable flux as a... Was that like a late reward from killing the queen? Weird. All right, well, that was fun. I don't want to go farm. So, if I were to do the nuke silos again, like sort of on my own time, I would use the no doors mod and just run from start to finish and then do the launch. I would not bother with all the little steps. I know how to do it. I can do it. It's just annoying and time-consuming and stupid. Did I use all my... I didn't use all the ultralight plasma cores, did I? I don't think so. I think I used all but one. That was amazing that I had anything left. Plasma cartridge. So this. This. Yes. So I have 17 of them on me? Oh yeah, I do. Good God. Look at all those separate ones. They're like half used. I'm just gonna throw all those in there. And then I'm forced to use all the miscellaneous. Let me unlock all these. That's just annoying that these just pile up. When you reload, what it should do is should just say, "Oh, this one has. I'm on this one, right? It goes to it like it's. Let's say it has 63 left, and I reload. What's the next one? Oh, let's just get 15 from this one and put it in that. Oh, let's get 2 from that one and put it in that, right? Not, you know. Well, let's load a full one from inventory and leave this one that he's shot 10% of it. It's just so silly to me. Very inefficient. I don't like inefficiency. Okay, those look good. Oh, it lasted a while, didn't it? All right, well, let's go turn these in. Yeah, let's go to Nuka World. Again, first time doing that all the way through from start to finish without taking months-long breaks. And first time doing that in Troubleshooter Power Armor, which made it trivial, especially since it was reflected. So that helped make it less annoying more than anything else. It was still annoying, but it was just less annoying. I didn't have to like run around with my head chopped off trying to kill robots while I was trying to do the other thing that I was supposed to be doing. All right. Someone's shooting here? Here, I can figure that out pretty quickly if I just go in here. Can you please stop? So annoying. So what I want to do is I want to basically create perk loadouts using the machine that I like for the EN06 and for the other thing, right? And for robots in general. Okay, let's go down here. No, let's go back up here. I need to think about what with that alternate troubleshooter armor. I went ahead and killed EN06. That was fine. That was fun to figure out with this particular weapon. That way I've used the weapon. I learned how it works. I do like the spin-up speed. It's much faster. That's very good because the spin-up is painfully slow. But I will worry about that later. I'm going to put the troubleshooter armor back off for now. So troubleshooter is in. So let's go back over to my normal stuff. Yes, excellent. And what I'll probably do is I need to make a build for the spinny weapon, right? So I have like quest forge. Maybe I do a spinny, right? Spin up, and I, like instead of having these, right? So instead of having these cards, I just move in some of the spin stuff. So maybe pack rat goes off, full charge goes off,
I collected some new recipes.
bullet storm, lock and load, tightly wound, and maybe I just use those and then I put full charge back on, right? So I keep those two cards, which is my quality of life, but I do get rid of some of those. And that way I'm not like eating up fusion cores like left and right. But I'll need to save this into like an extra card slot. So let me see if I can do that here. Let me pull the existing build out of an any file here. Perk loadout manager. Copy my normal questing build. This won't be a crippling build. It'll just be like spinny, kill things fast, or just to sort of use that weapon, so I'm using it, right? I don't know what it's for yet. I'm not going to go that far yet, but I will go to the point where I'm using the spinny weapon as a spinny weapon. And let's go, not melee weapons, weight weapons. Let's see, what's it called now? Oh boy. Okay, it's heavy gunner, bare arm, right? So lock and load is now two ranks. So I can't put 3 ranks in there because it won't like that. And then tightly wound. I don't know what tightly wound is. Is that, boy, I just don't know which one is which. Let's see. Because they've changed the, becomes what? So Fallout 76, tightly wound.
Swamp tofu?
Incoming vault changes. Okay.
Name in a marketing
So
campaign.
tightly, whoops. Okay, heavy gunner expert becomes tightly wound. So that's not that. Heavy gunner expert. Expert heavy gunner, there we go. All right, so that's that one. That's 2 ranks, right? Because I have to match the number of ranks. And then heavy gunner. So if you look at the comparisons here, heavy gunner becomes drum core. So heavy gunner, and that's bleh. Drum core. I think they changed that. Yeah, they changed that to bullets. That's what that is. Bullet storm is instead of drum core. Yeah, this perk drum core grants. Yeah, that's it. Drum core. So this, I'm not using master. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, so I'm using. Oh shit, where is it? There it is. Okay, so I'm using heavy gunner. That's bullet storm. Lock and load stays lock and load, but now it's just 2 ranks. And expert heavy gunner is tightly wound. Yeah, and it's only 2 ranks. If I put 3, it'll be like I can't find this. And then over here, it's the same thing with Grim Reaper Sprint. There's only 1 rank now. It's just a 2-point card, 1 rank. There is no 2 stars or anything like that. So this I'm going to copy. Let's actually name this
Don't eat the
Spinny.
thing you find out there.
Now I'm going to make sure I'm on this character. Okay, so I'm going to quit. I'm going to go edit that file back in the PTS folder. Perk loadout manager. It's going to let me do it. Takes it a minute sometimes when it's quitting the program. Okay, go find that character. I'm going to put that on 5, I think. Save that, quit, go back in, relaunch the game. And then 5 should be the spinny weapon. And it should load those cards. So what it really should be is number 2, because that's where the spinny weapon is. The Gatling plasma. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. I hit it too soon. Thank you for not crashing. It's prone to crashing. Again, when you have SFE on the live game, you could just change those cards and hit shift and then the number, and it'll just save it right back to disk. And apparently with the new updated perk loadout manager and updating, you don't even have to quit the game. You just change the settings and paste it into the INI, and the INI will get read back in every however often you want it to read it back in. Okay, so here we are. Let's go 5. Okay, lock and load rank 2 was not found. Beginner expert rank 2 was not found. So what is it? Is it just rank 1 now? I guess it would be just rank 1. Okay, so let's go do that. That makes sense. That makes too much sense. Let's go find the INI file and edit that again. Number 5, spinny. Text editor. No, this. Okay, so lock and load is now just 1 rank. That makes sense. And then, so that should load that. And then tightly wound. Oh, tightly wound is also 1 stack. 1 stack. Okay. So expert heavy gunner is 1 stack, and lock and load is 1 stack. That's the problem there. Okay. So let's quit this again. Wait a minute until it unlocks the file for editing. I'm just going to quit this. Come on. Thank you. Now it just it conks. That's annoying. Okay, so let's go back in here, edit this file. I'll paste this change that I just changed there. Save it, quit, close, relaunch the game. Certainly makes it easier to buy them. See, I was seeing the 2 and thinking it was rank 2, like 2 stars, but it's really the stars that you buy, not the number at the top. And if the card has 1 star in the game, then you only spend 1 point to buy it. Even if it's a 3, a number 3 at the top or a 4 at the top or whatever. That just means it occupies 4 of the allotable slots that you can unlock. Meaning it's a very valuable card. You know, it kicks out other cards because it's so valuable, and you're like, oh, it's a 3. Okay, so let's try this again. 5. There we go. So 1, 5. Excellent. So I have the spinny build, which actually belongs on 2. 2. Yeah. I'll fix that later. But let's get buffed and figure out what we're going to do next. That was quite that. And actually, my wife will be home soon, so I'm probably done for now. My wife is going to watch. Actually, she's probably home now. I think I was so preoccupied. Yep. My wife got home even while I was doing that. It's funny because the door to the garage is like 15 feet from where I sit. The garage there, you know, I could see like the door almost edge on. And so I would have heard her come in, but I was like, my brain was so focused. But okay, so that's it for now. I'm done. Gonna go watch funny things, Always Sunny, maybe a funny movie, maybe Foundation. We'll see. Bye-bye.